it going for everyone you've seen tonight. John, Jason, Dean. What an amazing crowd it's been. I know we said like no heckling, so obviously no heckling, but like you can laugh. That is allowed. So please feel free to do that. When I was younger, I was too poor to afford to go to Disneyland. My parents were, so instead they took us to the Catholic Church. And they told us it was Hogwarts. And I was like, Mom, why is Dumbledore Mexican? And she was like, ¿Quién es Dumbledore? Él es Harry Potter. ¿No lees ese libro? I saw 3 Mexicans in here, and that was for them. I know you guys are all white, so like, that punchline was hilarious. You just gotta take my word for it. Guys, was that good? Alright. I guess I'll go fuck myself. I think this is the first time that I performed with a bunch of guys and I didn't come first. So, that's cool. Are we drinking tonight, guys? We drinking? Hell yeah. Cheers to everybody. I can't drink too much. I have to do wrestling tomorrow. I'm actually training to be a pro wrestler. That's real. You guys watch pro wrestling? Anyone into wrestling? Yeah? You guys don't get laid. I remember like when I first started training, they were like, what's going to be your finishing move? Like, what's going to be your finisher? And I was like, I don't know, make them come. 2 for 2 on the sex jokes. We're fucking killing it. We're going to talk about my day a little bit. So this morning, I woke up, and that was a bad start to the day. I woke up, and I was super wet. Like, I was soaked, right? Because I pissed myself. For the second time this week. I did volunteer work this morning. Some people might call it community service. Those people would be my baby, my BB, my bail bondsman. Are anyone here criminals? No? Just me? Hell yeah. So, for you virgins, when you get arrested, you get a bail bondsman, and you're supposed to text him every week to check in to make sure that you haven't gotten arrested again. But I haven't texted my bail bondsman in like 2 months, and there's not a punchline here. I'm just wondering, do you guys think he's mad at me? Because I just keep thinking about it. I have to go to AA meetings. Cheers again. Oh yeah, any excuse. This is court ordered. My first time I went to an AA meeting, I sat there and I was like, you know, I don't belong here with these people. Like, I don't belong here. And it's literally like the movies. You have to sit in a circle and you say your name and you say why you're there. So going around, and this guy's like, my name's Rick, and I'm here because I love smoking pot. And I was like, fuck, I do belong here. Do you guys know what an intox lock is? Yes. Yes. Oh, that sucks for you. For those of you that don't know, an intox lock is a machine that the state orders you to have in your car, and you have to blow in it to drive your car. Intox lock, making sure you're not intoxicated. And I heard like all sorts of horror stories about those. Like, I heard that they're expensive, I heard that they're very hard to start, but I think that the worst part about having an intox lock would have to be that you can't drink and drive. Because what's the point? How many of you guys tonight would be able to drive your car? Yeah. You? Congrats. Are you sober? That sucks. I feel for you, but I'll drink for you. Like I said, any excuse. I don't condone drunk driving. I do condone 2 drinks and a cigarette driving. That's the most sober that I am. I met with my new probation officer last week, and she was asking me a bunch of questions to generate my criminal profile, I guess. So she asked me when was the last time I drank, and I lied, and I was like, January. And then she asked me when was the last time I smoked, and I lied, and I said June. And then she asked me if I would walk away from a fight, and I lied, and I said no, because I didn't want her to think that like I was a complete degenerate. But I also didn't want her to think that I was a bitch. You know what I mean? Sober, sir? Would you walk away from a fight? No? Stand up. Let's fucking fight. And that's what I thought. You're a bitch. Alright, crowd work's done. No more. Do we do drugs in this room? We cool with drugs? Everyone's a fucking narc, I guess. Someone's clapping, hell yeah. I never know what to call drugs, because I always refer to it like weed. I always refer to it as drugs. Like I'll text my friends, I'm like, what's up, you guys want to do some drugs? Because I feel like a narc if I call it pot. But if I'm smoking with John, your host, then I know I'm going to call it mids. It's a burn. It's a burn on him for those of you that smoke mids. I think that, I miss buying drugs. 'Cause I'm on probation, so I can't buy drugs. I miss buying drugs because every time I would text my drug dealer, he'd be really funny. You know, he'd be like, what you want? I got what you need. And I'm like, oh yeah, do you sell a will to live? Maybe a reason for existence. And he does, it's Xanax. I think that they should name, they should do weed names after, the reason why you're smoking them instead of their flavor, right? Because I don't know about you guys, but I can't tell the difference between sour diesel and green crack. Sorry, I'm not a piece of shit. But, I think they should be named for why you're smoking it. You know what I mean? Midlife crisis. Off the wagon again. Gonna kill my wife and my kids, and then also myself. Are you guys familiar? That's a callback to the wrestling joke. I'll let that sit there. Some people, this crowd is always 50-50 with that joke, because statistically, it's gonna be a white dude that does that. And there's a lot of white men here tonight. So statistically speaking, that's gonna happen tonight. Be careful. Keep my eyes on you. Do you guys like impressions? We'll do that one more time. Do you guys like impressions? Yeah! Alright, so these are my top 3 white people greetings. So number 1. Hiya. Number 2. Howdy. Number 3. License and registration. Thank you. We're gonna keep talking about my day. So I went to work. I work at Costco. I'm trying to get a cheap pop here. These people fuck with Costco. You guys too fucking poor to shop at Costco? Is that what that is? I'm a cashier, so that just means I spend most of my day fantasizing about being robbed at gunpoint. We sell electric blankets at Costco. You guys own electric blankets here? Yes? Oh yeah, Mom. We're rich. You guys, everyone else here is fucking poor. You guys don't own an electric blanket? I love my electric blanket. That, it was a great investment. I think everyone here should buy one. But now that I have one, I don't know how to wash it. You know what I mean? Like, is that something you spot clean? Or just something that you take in the bath with you? If you don't laugh at the dark jokes, it's racist, so let's be a little more vocal. Obviously, I work in customer service. I fucking hate it. I hate when I tell someone, have a great day, and they're like, you too, be safe, because I'm like, how do they know that I don't use condoms? I started learning sign language in the event that I run into a member who's hearing impaired, but I only learned how to sign one thing so far, and it's this. It's the ear to the mouth, and it means I'm deaf. So now, whenever somebody really annoying comes up to me, I'm just like, and it works really well, except for like this one day I had this lady start signing back to me, and I audibly was like, oh fuck. So then I switched to Spanish, but I'm second generation Mexican. I don't fucking know Spanish. I just recently received the full-time tire sales position at Costco, though, so clap it up for me. That's right. That's right. Who said that women can't do what men can? Because, no, they were onto something. They were onto something. I don't know what I'm doing. My first day, they handed me a clipboard and they handed me a set of keys and they said, go pull this Lexus in. I was like, who's Alexis? I got to pull in a Tesla and that was cool. I know you guys are poor, so can't relate. Teslas, they have a card and you swipe it to unlock it. You set it on the dash, you turn it on, and those things, they're fucking fancy. They're so fucking fancy. As soon as I got in, it called me poor. It was like, would you like to see the nearest bus route? Excuse me? Before Costco, I used to work at Amazon. I had to quit Amazon because, I don't know if you guys know this, but they put like cameras in the delivery drivers' vans to keep track of productivity or whatever. So I had to quit because they were not going to catch me masturbating on the job. You guys don't get it. I worked in the warehouse. I wasn't even a driver. Yeah, there was going to be questions. I didn't have the answers. I used to work at Starbucks too. I don't know if you guys are paying attention. Costco, Amazon, Starbucks. I am a white people patriot. That's right. I love working at Starbucks because I got free drinks and I got free food. But the best part was I got all the whippets I wanted. You know what a whippet is? Oh, hell yeah, you're a crackhead. Oh, that's right. If you don't know what a whippet is, it's a secret menu item. So the next time you go to the drive-thru, just order a whippet on me. Yeah, you like that one, didn't you? Some things that I didn't like about working at Starbucks was we got a lot of cops that came in. So this one morning, I was ringing up a police officer, and I was like, okay, that's going to be $4.76. And he was like, oh, it's not free? And I was like, oh, you want free coffee for murdering innocent people? And he was like, cut me some slack. You know, money has been extremely tight for me since I've been on administrative leave. That was a good one. I'll let that simmer for a bit. We'll double down. Do you guys watch Pokemon? No? Yeah? Scattered. So, I was watching this episode of Pokemon the other day, and Ash, Misty, Brock, they're the main characters. they were doing this archaeological dig, right? And they uncover this super rare prehistoric Pokemon. And there's a battle scene, and then everybody gets knocked out, the Pokemon goes back into hiding. And then it's the next day, and the police show up. Officer Jenni, she comes out, and she's like, everybody go home. You all had this weird, crazy, shared dream about this prehistoric Pokemon, but it did not happen. Everybody go home. And I think that's fucked. That even in Pokemon, you can't trust the police. Did you guys like that? Is that good? I'll win you back if you didn't. So I didn't take a 23andMe. My sister took a 23andMe because she's a dumb bitch. But I get the results from it. We're the same person. So I just found out I'm 6% black. Clap it up. That's right. Don't worry, I'm 3% white too. So I'm still with you guys. I'm right there. I was pretty excited about that 6% though, you know, that means I can say the N-word. Like, I can't say the N-word, but I can say the N-word. You guys can't even think it. All of you fucking canceled right now. I know it. I know what you guys are thinking. We're going to the back page. You guys excited about the back page? Do we have any 2000s babies in the crowd? You? Just you? You can clap. That's usually what you do. Thank you. There you go. Everyone's always like, oh, the 90s are the best. 90s babies are the best. But like, I think the 2000s babies are the best because we had 9/11. You know what I mean? That brought us all together. Oh, we all just hate 9/11. I've been dating. Give it up for me. Thank you. It's not been going well. They say one man's trash is another man's treasure, and I guess I'm just a cum dumpster. I'm pretty sure my boyfriend hates me. The other night, we were having sex, right? And it was getting pretty hot. So I was like, fuck me like a whore. And he just kept fucking me the same exact way. Ouch. That's hurtful. Before I found him, I used to be on Tinder. You guys on Tinder here? No, nobody's fucking horny. I don't believe that. I'm gonna tell you guys a story about my first Tinder date. 100% true. So I showed up to this guy's house, and I had shaved, and I showered. And we go in, and we sit down, and we watch The Fast and the Furious. And then we fuck. And then we spend the remaining 140 minutes of the film on opposite ends of the couch. And for reference, that film is 145 minutes long. He was fast, and I was furious. You know, Mama didn't raise no bitch though, because I stayed and I finished the movie. And I was disappointed twice. It was the Tokyo Drift one. Oh, fucking terrible. You know. I'm gonna do this one and then I'm gonna get out of here. I actually just went on a date last night. And now my throat hurts. That's right. You know what that means. My thigh. Oh yeah. It means that I have COVID. And you do too.